what? We
What?
should have had a Santa hat on tonight.
Oh, geez.
Ho, ho, ho. Or reindeer antlers. Oh man,
I
Lisa,
got a
we
red
really
cup. Will that work?
there you go. I don't have anything red. Darn.
And I got a red pen too. Yay.
Okay, well there you go. Ho ho ho, everyone.
Oh, so good to be back, whether you're
It is
here
good to be back.
watching this on
It is.
replay or live with us tonight.
Yep. Yep.
Becky and I just want to welcome you to our at-home spa, a little twist to our well-loved satin hands, a
Oh
little
yeah.
turtle style as we come into winter. So this season can turn cold and dreary in a hurry, and we want you to be prepared for it, especially starting with your hands. An extra pampering treat for your hands and you. You may have already been baking, wrapping, hanging lights, decorating trees, shoveling, who knows. But again, Becky and I would love to have this at home spa, especially hearthwarming for you. So we welcome you here tonight, and I am Lisa Weigelt and my cohort, Becky Davies, and we are here to soften and protect your hands for the winter ahead. The set that we're talking about is enhanced, a 5-piece spa like treatment that will leave your hands soft for days. It consists of our 3-piece Mary Kay fragrance free satin hand set, then the Extreme Plus 2 more that will do more is our Mary Kay naturally oil and our Mary Kay fragrance free shea and
This is the oil.
and
And
then
and you said what?
and then the hand soap.
Yeah, there we go. With the pump.
Okay. So, did you know at any one time our hands carry an average of 3,200 different germs belonging to more than 150 species? Yuck.
Yuck is right.
This information that I am about to share with you is shared from a Mary Kay sales director who also happens to be an MD as well. So think about the germy places such as the grocery store, your garden, public restrooms where you maybe set your cell phone down each. The ATM, public chairs and waiting rooms, the gym, your office, the playground, a shared computer, keyboard, etc. Unhealthy bacteria and fungi on the skin can cause inflammation and infections, and it can activate the immune system. So, this satin hand spa regimen is more than just soft hands, it's a hand hygiene for the whole family to enjoy. And this set is nourishing with shea butter, known to contain omega 3. Your hands will feel moisturized, soft, smooth, and loved even more just after one use.
Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
Okay, so we are going to reintroduce you here to the at home spa, which we just talked about. And we're going to talk a little bit, or Becky's going to talk a little bit about the importance of thoroughly washing your hands. Take it away, Becky.
Okay. Well, they used to do something like singing the ABCs, I think, when they would wash the hands in order to. And so, what I'm going to do first, I have a pan of water down here. I hope I don't get it in my keyboard and everything. And I'm going to start out with our um, satin hand soap and do just a squirt. I don't know if you can see that in my palm. And I'm just gonna sing the ABCs: A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? So we've got them. You got to make sure you get between your fingers. You kind of, if you got nails, you can kind of get under your nails and then under your nails a little bit, going back and forth, and then rinse, rinse, rinse. And getting started with getting your hands clean, it's kind of amazing. I've washed my hands, but to see the water already, it's like, really? Did you really wash them?
You might have thought you did.
I might have thought I did. And then, of course, to dry your hands off, to towel dry. Anything else you want to add?
Well, it's fragrance free. Not sure
Yep.
you mentioned that. Sodium free and alcohol free.
Excellent.
And the soap will help kill germs, leaving your hands thoroughly cleansed and purified without ever drying them. Many over the counter hand soaps contain added fragrance, alcohol, and other harmful ingredients that can actually strip your hands of its natural oils and then cause dryness, irritation, and inflammation to the skin. So, note, set this soap at all of your sinks for daily use without drying. And as Becky showed and so wonderfully sang the happy birthday song to us, um, I think earlier she probably didn't do all of the ABCs, why it looked dirty in her hand pan.
Probably right.
So I don't know about you, Becky, but I absolutely love this soap. It is so easy to work with. You don't need a whole lot of it. And I, like you, have it at every sink. But I
I
think,
have it in every sink and I have it in a travel bottle and I've started traveling with it. That's how much I like it because it just was when I would go to other places, hotels and stuff. I'm starting the next thing here a little bit too,
okay.
just so I can have some time to pamper myself. Um, when I would go to other places and end up with, their whatever soap would be, sometimes it's just a yucky bar soap, right? And then if
Mhm.
you steal the shower gel soap, then that doesn't really go very far either. So I just started to fill up a little partial bottle to take with me so I can have it at the sinks in the hotel rooms and stuff too when I'm traveling. So
I think it's a great idea.
yeah.
So what Becky did, she had put in our fragrance-free protecting softener in the palm of her hand. And we always start with the palm of your hand, but do you know why? Because it is the palm of your hand that has the most damage. We don't touch things with the back side of our hands. We always use our palms to touch things. And so she used about a pea size amount of the protecting softener, rubbed it into her palms while rubbing and massaging it into her hands, and then also making sure she was massaging it. And she did say she's going to treat herself. So it's being massaged into all areas, the creases, the cuticles, and between the fingers. So you want to show them your hands of love?
My hand, yes. And I'm actually now working into the scrub part right now. I'm just kind of
Okay.
keeping right and moving along here for you.
Okay.
This is the new citrus and lilac. And I have to tell you, I like lilac bushes, but I'm not a huge lilac person. So I wasn't really sure I was going to like this, but this is just enough. Um, this is lovely, really lovely. And I think we need to make a mention of the fact too that, with Christmas coming up, what a great set. We're going to talk a little bit about the set and stuff at the end, but what a great set to be able to have to take with you to the holiday gatherings and just pamper everybody's hands. I mean, it's a lovely gift. You're serving everybody, right? By doing something great with their hands. And then you also get to take it home and have many, 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 many uses left over. Plus, you can use it on your feet too. So,
And the males that are at the gathering can also participate in it. It will feel
sure,
good on their hands as well. And
absolutely.
I forgot to mention, but that emollient scrub that you had, not the emollient softener, also loosens the dead surface skin, preparing your hands for the stimulating spa experience. So this step also helps support and protect the skin barrier by sealing in precious moisture. Furthermore, this step begins the deep cleansing process. Then Becky went on to use the lilac exfoliating scrub that she was talking about. And this step removes the dead skin cells that have separated while using the softener. The exfoliating step in our spa satin hands treatment is only used maybe 2 to 3 times a week. In the winter, maybe a couple extra times, while the Mary Kay hand soap is for the daily use. The soap contains oils and other nourishing ingredients to help polish away dry and dull areas by buffing away those impurities. So she just got done washing her hands and drying them. And she shared with you about the scent, but that an idea for you to take it with you on the go for your holiday
Mm.
and just pamper your family and friends.
You know, sometimes when you're, especially as you're drawing near to Christmas or whatever, you can get just a little agitated or whatever. This smell is so good that you can actually cup your hands and just kind of put it over your mouth and your nose and just take 3 deep breaths. And the citrus will uplift you a little bit, but the lavender will also bring you down just a little bit, which I think would probably leave you on a really nice little even keel. And if you would put the hand, do this right before going to bed or whatever, to take some, deep breaths of that too as you're laying down to relax you. Oh my goodness. My hands needed that.
Oh, really great. And as you're doing that too, Becky, you're relaxing because you're massaging your hands. And I think sometimes if you've been baking and cooking and all that, they need to be pampered.
Yeah, I also did not realize. I think your tip tonight about the fact that that emollient is separating the dry scalp the skin cells on your hands. I've always thought of that as just adhering them. You know what I mean? Not separating because of this. There's no scrub there. So, all right, what you want me to do next?
So next we're going to do the Mary Kay Nourishing Oil.
Okay.
And Becky's going to place just a few drops on the palm of her hand. And so just make sure that you don't touch the dropper to your hands. Not that they're not clean, but you're going to put that dropper back into the bottle. And then she can dip each nail in the oil that she has in her hand and being able to really put it on all of the nails, which will help with those nail beds, and then be able to do the other hand. So the nourishing oil is a multi-use because you can use it on the ends of your hair. You can use it in a facial moisturizer, a body moisturizer, just to name just to name a few. But it contains 3 blends. There's a sweet almond oil, olive oil, and a sesame oil that provides nourishing benefits. And in this case, it helps strengthen the nails by adding moisturization. Have you ever heard another woman say, "My nails, they just don't grow"? They break all the time. Well, get ready to have beautiful nails. By moisturizing the nail beds, dry nails can become hydrated and stronger.
That's amazing too, I think. And what I usually like to do, I didn't tonight, I put too many drops in my one palm while she was talking, but I usually like to do 2 drops there and then do each one, put the rest of it on the back of my hand, 2 drops here, and then do those, and then put the rest on the back of my hand too. So, but then you massage it in around the cuticles. And she's right, your nails will accelerate in growth.
And this is the perfect season to really experience
Yes.
this pampering time. So the next step that we are going to introduce is the Mary Kay Shea Hand Cream. So this I'm thinking is the lilac and citrus one.
Yep.
Okay. So this last step finishes the hand spa treatment and moisturizes the hands for up to 16 hours.
Ah.
So just a small amount onto the palm of your hand. And then again, oh yeah, you might want to take the seal off.
There's a seal on there.
Which reminds me, this set has earned the Good Housekeeping set of a seal of approval.
Well, I can understand why, because it's amazing. That's about all the hand lotion that you probably will need. And you could see it's not runny either.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a Dairy Queen shake.
The Blizzard.
The Blizzard. Dip it upside down and hand it to you.
So now cup them around your nose and tell me how about the almond oil and the sesame oil, the lilac.
Mm. That's heaven. It really is. It's a Oh my gosh. Yeah. And those almond those oils, I don't remember which one of it is right now for sure, but one of them is anti-inflammatory, as well as being hydrating too.
Hmm.
So that also, if you've got some issues going on with your knuckles, because that used to be my problem. I used to have my knuckles would get really raw in the winter time, and from exposure and being in water and things like that too. But since I've done with the Mary Kay with the satin hands, and even on times when I'm not doing the full satin hands, for sure doing hand cream every single day before I leave the bathroom. That's my last step. um, I don't have that issue anymore. But if you did, putting on that naturally nourishing oil, those on your knuckles, then would also cause the um, hands to heal. Then,
Hmm.
whenever I've had some inflammation or whatever on my neck area or something from irritation from clothing or whatever, a little dab will do you on the oil, and in a few days it clears that back up then too. So.
That's great. I could tell you were enjoying the scent and and the relaxation of it as well. So I'm going to pop up the next screen, and Becky's going to tell you just a little bit about it.
Okay, so as you are bringing friends in to join our group, don't forget about our one-time anytime discount when you share your Tuesday night with the girls. This is going to give you the opportunity to get the products that you love for free. And maybe it's some of this too.
Absolutely. So this is the season of giving, and this next slide is a gift of giving. So people want to know sometimes, what are the reasons why people choose to look at an opportunity such as Mary Kay? And for some of us, we may have all of these, and for some, it might be just a few. So the discount, flexibility, the demand of the product, the loyalty of the product, the friendships, the profits, the priorities, and the mentorship for only $35 to begin the process. Wow. I would say in the years and decades that both Becky and I have been in Mary Kay, that our amazing product and our opportunity just keeps getting bigger and brighter. And and knowing that you have options as you begin your Mary Kay journey is just amazing. Wouldn't you agree, Becky?
Absolutely, 100%.
So let's tell them a little bit about the specials that we have.
Okay. Well, we've got, as Lisa said, we've got the 3 products from the satin hand set, which includes your scrub, your hand softener, and your hand cream. Remember, the hand softener helped to, but I started out with the hand soap that needs to be at all of your um, sinks, and you can put in a little travel bottle, travel with you. Then the satin hand set, and then with the nourishing oil is part of that set too. So there's 5 products in this set that start at 98. But then maybe you decided you don't need the extra nourishing oil. You don't have long hair and you don't have dryness and you don't want to add it to your body lotions, or you don't want a little extra bouginess for the face for in the wintertime, putting extra hydration and anti-inflammatory product on there. So we'll take that away, and that then brings the satin hands and the soap then to 56. And then if you're like, I don't need soap, I've still got some things at my sink, the satin hands by themselves are for 38 then too. You also get an opportunity to have the hand sanitizer in there too. And what about this hand sanitizer is so special? Well, it's fast drying, it's non-sticky, it effectively kills germs while moisturizing. It also has shea butter in it, aloe vera, and glycerin to help soothe that skin too. It's wonderful to use on your shopping cart, going through the drive-through, before eating food, kids to have in their backpacks at school. And Nurse Chantel Jennings, who you've all seen on our screen as a Mary Kay beauty consultant, loves to apply the hand sanitizer when she leaves work. because her hands don't feel so dried out. So have you ever thought about putting on hand sanitizer to help hydrate the hands? If you haven't, then you're using the wrong one. That's ours.
Absolutely. It is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to take a moment just to thank you for joining us tonight. Oops, one second. Okay, so whether you are watching us on live or the replay, the code word for tonight is hands.
Hands.
Imagine that. So don't forget to share this code word with your consultant, and we invite you to join us in 2025. So the January date that is coming up is the next slide up on the slide. It's called the Perfect Pout, and what a wonderful way to start out the new year. So we want you to sparkle and shine this holiday season, and may we all power up and thrive in 2025. Good night. God bless. Have a very Merry Christmas.
Oh, and Happy New Year. We'll see you next year, 2025. Woo. Sounds like a big number.
Yes.